Well, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to make a quick video on how to use the CropX app. I know some of you guys have been using this in the past, but there was a big update recently, so I'm going to go over on how to use this app. So when you open it up, you're going to go on this overview page, and this is going to be the first thing you see. So the soil moisture status just goes over how many fields are in which state. So you have refill, optimal, and full, and tell you how many are in each of those areas. And then we have the sensor status, and that's more for me to see how many probes are online, if any are low battery, any are offline. So I'm going to come down here, we're going to click on our fields, and this will bring up all your fields, and it'll tell you field name, the status bar of where it's at, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to click anywhere. I'm going to click on this home one here. It's going to load. It's going to bring up a map of where that field's at, and it's going to come down here and it's going to show you the soil moisture status bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to swipe up right here, and that's going to bring us into a larger view. And so we have the soil moisture status bar, and so what this means is we have refill, optimal, and full, and that's determined by this raindrop here in the middle, and that big one tells us where it's currently at, and then we have that one smaller raindrop below that. That tells us where we were at yesterday, and then the one above it, smaller one, tells us, it just kind of predicts where we'll be at tomorrow. Then down here we have today's weather. We can tells us the temperature right now and the highs and lows for the day, anticipated rainfall, and anticipated ET for the day. We can scroll down more and we'll see my recommendations that I posted. So most of your guys will just say that I installed the probe and just a little stand count or something, and then also where that probe is located at, just for me to find that when I need to take it out. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to swipe over to the left here, and that'll bring us over to the graphs view. And once again, we're going to see soil moisture status bar, and then we can scroll down a little bit and we will see our graphs. So we have a profile sum, and this is what we're looking at here now. And then we can, if we want to click on the moisture, we can click on moisture. That will show us our percentage. And then we can also click on the root zone sum up here. And a lot of you guys, yours is not created yet because I'm waiting for more root activity to really determine where that root depth is at. And currently the status bar is reading from the profile sum. So we have a 36-inch profile, and it's reading how much moisture is in that whole 36 inches. But once I put in this root zone sum, that moisture status bar will read from that root zone sum, because that's what we're most important about, knowing where the moisture is at in the root zone to know how much we have. And then we can slide up over to the temperature readings. This will just tell us temperature in the soil. We have our EC, which is electroconductivity, which can be used to detect nitrogen leaching in the soil. Then we can just look at our stacked graph, and that'll just show us the depths of where most root activity could be occurring at. Also, if you, some of you guys may have multiple probes in the field, so how you can view those different sensors are up here. There's this where it says active for the probe number. You just click on that, that'll bring up some other sensors, and it'll say active or uninstalled. These ones are in previous years that I uninstalled. So yours might say like, oh, North Pivot active. So if you would click on that one, it would bring up that probe. So you can kind of go between each probe to view that. Also, some of your guys' fields may be reading a lot wetter than you may think it may be reading. It might be reading the full. I will be going over those a little bit deeper and kind of studying those graphs to see if that's actually accurate or not. The big thing is this year, since we've been so dry, the installation process has taken a lot more water for me to put the probe in. Since there have been so many air pockets in the soil, it's been causing inaccurate readings when I install the probe. So I've been using more water, which will make your soil wetter on through the sensor to appear that way. But if you guys have made a pass over the sensor already with the irrigation, or if we catch a rainfall, that water will even out throughout the soil and it will be more of an accurate reading. So I hope this video helped you guys, and yep, we'll keep in touch.